muchachas, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. What up, everybody? How was your Halloween? Hope everybody is, again, happy, healthy, blessed. I was gonna record last week, but Sagittarius' work schedule has been really, hectic, so, when I think I have time to record, I actually don't, because he'll come home early or whatever. Trying to set up our third bedroom as just, an office for me, so that way I don't have to worry about that, but, yeah, we've just been having a lot of fun. Halloween was great, handed out candy to all the kids, and then we went to a couple haunted houses. There was a really cool one that we went to. It's very freaking creepy, but we paid a bunch of money to went to the big one, in the city. But then we're like, well, we're out already. Let's go find another one. So we had to go to this one. It was in Apache Junction, which is y'all, it's out in the middle of freaking nowhere. There's no street lights or anything. We pull up to this house and it's almost like a trailer house. So very House of a Thousand Corpsey type vibes, and there's nobody there. So we didn't even know if they're open or not, but we went to that one. It was actually the best one and very, very creepy. They put a lot of work into it. We did all the Halloween things. We took Noobs, my dog, to Ghost Town this past weekend, to the lake. So just doing all the fun things. But anyway, I got a request about a week ago. So girl, I got you. I'm sorry it's late. About Aquarius and how they deal with heartbreak. So I'm going to touch on that. Thank you for likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Anything y'all want to hear about, drop it in the comment box below. I talk about all woo-woo stuff. So just drop it in the box below. And then also, if you would like to book readings, email is wmegan939@gmail.com. Again, hope everybody's happy. Blase, things I always say. So I wanted to talk today. So it's going to be Aquarius on heartbreak. So I know I did a video before on how Aquarius handles breakups. I think that this person, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, what I'm gathering from it is that you're more concerned with how an Aquarius handles when their heart is broken, not when they just break up with somebody. And fortunately for me, I grew up surrounded by Aquarius, okay? All my best friends were Aquariuses growing up. My two best friends, one was born 3 days after me, the other one 4 days after me. So we were all I have a lot of Aquarian experience, all right? I also had other Aquarius friends, January Aquariuses, stuff like that. So I think I have a pretty good take on it. And I don't know if this is specific to Aquarius on how they handle heartbreak. So I'll just it's going to be a ramble, you guys. But yeah, so Aquarius, how they handle heartbreak. Now, Aquarius is a fixed air sign. We are the house of friendship, okay? So Aquarius's number one concern in a relationship. Now, Aquarius is very choosy. It's not us being bitches, okay? We're not choosy and picky and you have to make this much money, you have to look like this, you have to blah, blah, blah. Aquarius doesn't, you'll notice with Aquarius, men and women, they don't have a type, okay? They don't oh, he's got to be 6 foot tall. We don't have an actual type. So that could be very intimidating to partners because we could literally be attracted to 10 million different types of people. It mostly has to do with what's going on up here. So even if you see it's crazy to me the different kinds of men I've gone out with, that I've dated or had mild interest in, a lot of them are almost can be polar opposites of each other. And that is because we go for what's up here and what's in here, okay? So if we can tell that you have a good heart, or if you are a good person, or you're honest, or you're not only honest with others, but you're honest with yourself about yourself and you know yourself, we're really, really highly attracted to that, and intelligence in general, and emotional intelligence. So just because we have such good control over our emotions for the most part. Now, when dealing with breakups, there's specific things that Aquarius is looking for, okay? So you have to tick these certain weird boxes, and Aquarius knows when they're dating somebody, they're almost looking for a unicorn, because an Aquarius is a unicorn, okay? We're the weirdos of the zodiac. We are total unicorns, and it's really hard for us to find somebody that we really connect with or really click with that's going to keep us interested, okay? I don't know if you guys go out in the world, there are a lot of just fucking fake bitches out there. They're not honest with themselves. They don't really know themselves. So it's really hard for an Aquarius to find somebody that they could truly like connect to on unicorn level. A lot of Aquariuses have accepted this. You'll find that a lot of Aquariuses don't really date that much. They don't, because it takes somebody very special to catch our attention. So a lot of them maybe date kind of off and on. They call us like players or heartbreakers or whatever. You're cold, you're detached, we're not. Now, when dealing with if somebody breaks an Aquarius's heart, now again, Aquarius is the house of friendship. I cannot reiterate that enough. This is why. One, Aquarius getting in a relationship with one, it takes them a long time to do, because they'll typically want to, depending on other placements in their charts, okay? This is just general. Depending on, like, usually they won't get into a relationship very quickly because they are the house of friendship. They would like to be friends first, okay? They really want to get to know the person. They really want to figure out what kind of jigsaw puzzle, what kind of crazy's in there, really before they invest in anything. So typically an Aquarius is very slow to commit, because once you get in a relationship with an Aquarius, once an Aquarius commits, it's like creating a contract with the Godfather, okay? That's what I always call it. I was like, I don't know if you want any of this, because once an Aquarius is committed, again, we are a very fixed air sign. We can be very stubborn, especially when it comes to situations or people we care about. Aquarius is very, very freaking ride or die for our friends, for loved ones, anything like that. So once we do commit, we take that very seriously, okay? Like, dating an Aquarius is not like dating the other signs. Aquariuses can be very actually optimistic about it. Now, we're realists, yeah, about, behaviors that could work out or things that wouldn't. But the thing with an Aquarius is, if they like somebody, they typically overlook a lot of things about the person, because again, we take people at face value. So things that are annoying to other people, to us, are just things that make people unique. Like, maybe this dude likes anime, and that really annoys the shit out of you, but Aquarius thinks that that's cute, that's your quirk, okay? So Aquarius, again, just accepts people as they are. Now, not all the time is that acceptance a good thing for an Aquarius, because we can also look past things that are actually bad behaviors and kind of write it off as like, he's a dick, but that's just how he is. Like, we have a very good ability to do that, and that's, again, taking people at face value. So when an Aquarius gets their heart broken, I have experience with all of these, and I'm just going to say the Aquarian experience, just from all my friends. I saw them all go through it. They saw me go through it. Most of us have only had our hearts broken. Again, dated people, of course. Like, we're flirtatious, we date around, but we're not promiscuous in any sense, okay? But all of us had the same experience, and then we'd break up with people, and you're a player. We're really not, we lose interest. But, and we're not really emotionally invested. Aquarius, and I think everybody on this planet has their first heartbreak. So when it's dealing with heartbreak, for you, it's really going to depend if you're that first one that actually hit their heartstrings, that actually opened their Venus sign or hit them on an emotional level. Again, Aquarians are not really known for being overly emotional. If you are the one person that actually gets them on an emotional level, that an Aquarius gets emotionally vulnerable with you, then you freaking have it, okay? You freaking have them. They love it. Because a lot of them haven't experienced it before, okay? Just having emotions kind of open up. And again, all my friends went through this. They will get hit if they find somebody like that. Again, ride or die bitches, okay? They will do whatever it takes to make that relationship work. So that also means that an Aquarius is so committed. They understand what it takes to solve problems, what it takes to keep a relationship going, what it takes to keep a marriage going. For the most part, they're really good problem solvers. So they don't think that there's anything that can't be fixed. So what a lot of times the other person does is they kind of take advantage of Aquarians' understanding, and they kind of start to, what I just found is they kind of start using them, maybe become manipulative, maybe try to play on their emotions, something like that. Now, again, being the house of friendship, the thing that when you break an Aquarius's heart, every single one that I went, they all went through one, okay? So again, this is going to depend if you're the one that actually hits them emotionally. We all went through one. Now, they say Aquarius, we have a very good attitude when we break off relationships, stuff like that. But when we actually break off a relationship, usually we have a very good like understanding of, well, this is my life now, and we kind of move on. That one heartbreak, okay? That will freaking wreck us, because that's an experience we haven't had before. I'm just saying it generally because it's happened to all my friends. We will actually become a total freaking wreck, okay? We may not post it, you may not see it outwardly. An Aquarius that loses somebody that they feel really close to, first and foremost, we see you as a friend. Aquariuses do not like to lose a good friend, okay? And the thing that really hurts them the most is like, now I don't have that friend. Now I don't have that sounding board, that person that I could talk to, that, you know, that like really got me or whatever. That's the thing that really hits them the most. Also with the emotions, again, if you can hit them on an emotional note, Aquarius will be a total freaking wreck. Like I had my one friend, she went into an extreme depression. I had another friend who, like, she was off and on with this one dude, and she finally ended it with him, but he had her like emotionally entangled. So let me tell you, Aquarius is very smart, but before they go through that, they actually can be manipulated pretty easy if you hit them emotionally for the first time, okay? Total wreck, deep depression. It was really like, we were all really invested in these different situations. I know I went into like a deep depression, okay? The one time I did this. Even moving forward now, I do not see myself, and none of my friends either. Now they're happy in their like healthy relationships, but I don't ever see myself going through a breakup and having the ability, the capacity to even feel that depth of emotion for another person again. And again, that's because we go through like a lot of things, and we're used to things changing. We're used to people shitting on us. Like, we're used to it. So we just have a very good ability to just pick ourselves up and move forward. We will have that one big heartbreak though. Trust and believe, they will be an emotional wreck. They will be crying. They will lose a sense of like self, because the Aquarius hit emotionally can actually really kind of create their identity within the relationship. You'll notice that Aquarius really becomes a partner, okay? Aquarius really becomes, we are now kind of a one unit. So I hope that kind of answered your question. I could say a lot of them that are heartbroken. I can say my relationship right now, this is like, we're already basically friggin' married, but it's like, even we had a couple times, because we fast tracked our relationship, okay? This is how I met Sagittarius. When we met, I like read his profile. We were both trying to get off this dating site, but I was like, I read his profile, and he's like, I'm looking for somebody who's my best friend. So I'm like, you had me at best friend, okay? Again, we want to be friends first. He's like, you had me at Aquarius. So when we first met up for like our non-date, he was like, I wasn't expecting anything. I had no expectation. He goes, and it was like an hour in, and I was like, shit. He's like, this is it. This is a date. Like, this is gonna be a freaking relationship. And we both knew, but what we did was we fast-tracked stuff, you guys. We got all of our crazy shit out there. Like, we connected instantly on like multiple levels. Again, Venus and Scorpio. I'm Venus and Pisces. Like, I've never dated somebody with another water Venus. We just connected, and then we were both like, look, we're like all in, okay? Our goal is marriage. This is what we want. And so we're like, we're all in, and we're stuck together, so we need to figure it out. There has been a couple times where we did almost break up. Again, it was a lot of intensity. And I could say, this guy, he isn't perfect by any means. He is perfect for me, okay? And we are so good together, and we just kind of know like end game, kind of what we want to do, what our timeline is for the end game. And I was just like, this is gonna be my husband, this is whatever. Those 2 times we almost broke up, like, I can never have that capacity to feel anymore. Like, even if we did break up right now, that would suck. But I will never go through that amount. Once you get that Aquarian, like that one time, they don't have the capacity to feel like that again. They don't have the capacity to deal with toxic bullshit or any sort of like toxicity in a relationship at all. So I hope that it helps you. I know it's not like too different from an Aquarius when they break up and stuff like that, but I think Aquarius gets one and done. Okay, so anyway, thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Email wmegan@gmail.com. If you would like to book readings, shoot me an email. I'm doing discounted ones. Happy birthday, Scorpio. November weather is freaking amazing right now, but also drop comments with what you want to hear about. I'll be doing the mid-November read, and then I got another request too. So thank you, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Love you. Bye.